Hello, Happy New Year 2019. Here we are. Genesis of Androzani. New year, new content. And here I am with a sort of short video. Obviously, by the title, you can tell that the question I'm asking today is New Year, new shows? What I mean by this is, obviously, we are a Doctor Who channel first and foremost, and that will always be the priority. But I am interested to know if any of you guys and girls would be interested in seeing me and possibly others reacting and reviewing to non-Doctor Who TV shows. It's an interesting one because obviously there's a lot of Doctor Who content we could do, and we could just stick to that. We could just stick to just Doctor Who if that's what the preference is. But I thought it would be a good idea, seeing as it's a new year, to explore the potential idea of reviewing some other stuff, particularly stuff that I have not seen. So I have come up with 4 different TV shows that I have not seen before that I could potentially react and review on this channel. And what I want you guys to do is to let me know if any of these interest you, and of those, which one would you most be interested in. And also, if you don't want us to react and review to anything else, then just tell us Doctor Who only, and we'll take that into consideration. So, without further ado, allow me to introduce you the 4 shows that I am suggesting. The first one is Black Mirror. So, Black Mirror is a very popular show. I have not seen it, and I've heard it's all about sort of concepts, and the episodes are sort of self-contained. And I've been told by people that have watched it that, based on the fact that I love Doctor Who and concepts and sort of sci-fi, that I'll probably like Black Mirror. So, yeah, I'm very interested in Black Mirror, just because sounds like the kind of thing I'd like. So, that would be the first one that comes to mind. The second one is Sherlock. I haven't really seen Sherlock either, and I have a friend who has, and I reckon I could trust him to host, depending on, I'll have to ask him to see if he's confident in doing anything in front of cameras, but even if that's not an option, I could just watch it by myself, but we'll see. But yeah, Sherlock is, I think the main reason why is because obviously Moffat and Mark Gatiss wrote Sherlock, so there's a sort of connection to Doctor Who there, and also Benedict Cumberbatch. Because from watching the Marvel movies, he's one of my favourite aspects to that sort of universe, especially his acting. So I do find him a very sort of like, as a lead character, I find it would be easy for me to connect with Sherlock Holmes, played by Benedict Cumberbatch, for sure. So yeah, that would be the second option. The third one is Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which I have not seen, and the interesting thing about that one is it's American. So I'm not usually the biggest fan of American shows. There's a lot of American shows that I watch, but in general, American shows tend to not be my taste. However, I've heard this one is fantastic, and it also plays around with all sorts of sci-fi concepts, like Doctor Who, and I'd be interested to watch Buffy if that's if that's what people think that would interest me. And then the fourth one is a bit of a throwback, but the fourth option would be The Twilight Zone, and obviously this one sort of sticks out quite a bit because The Twilight Zone is a very old show, so we'd be going way back to watch something real classic. But I think, from what I've heard, basically The Twilight Zone is an influential show in sci-fi and concepts, And basically, when I thought of Black Mirror, I thought, why don't I see if anyone wants me to watch sort of The Twilight Zone, which I guess in some ways, even though I haven't seen them, so I don't know for sure, by the sounds of it, it's almost like it's like an old version of Black Mirror in some regards, but I might be completely wrong about that, who knows. But yeah, Black Mirror, Sherlock, Buffy, and The Twilight Zone. If any of you are interested in seeing me react and review those TV shows, let me know. And if you think this is a bad idea and we should just review Doctor Who, then tell us that too. But either way, I am looking forward to 2019. I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do with this channel, because obviously not a lot of Doctor Who this year. Obviously we got the New Year special, but that's about it. So yeah, anyway, see you next time.